Hello everyone, I'm the Kwan Son of UN Habitat. Today, I'm going to introduce Korea-funded Phase 1 and Phase 2 People-Centered Smart City Approach. Before the lecture, let me introduce myself shortly. I have been a Senior Program Officer of Planning, Legislation, and Governance section of UN Habitat since May this year. Before joining the UN Habitat, I worked for Korean government for over 15 years in various sections. Firstly, I will explain UN Habitat's NUP shortly. What is a National Urban Policy? National Urban Policy, NUP, is defined as coherent set of decisions derived through a deliberate government-led process of coordinating and rallying various actors for common vision and goals that will promote more transformative, productive, inclusive, and resilient urban development for the long term. NUP is a process and product and has been recognized as a critical tool for implementing and monitoring global agendas such as National Urban Agenda and Sustainable Development Goals. NUP was adopted as an indicator for SDG 11, make cities and human settlements inclusive, safe, and sustainable. And why is NUP so important? The NUP can be an essential tool for policymakers to facilitate the management and directions of the urbanization and promote the socially, economically, and environmentally sustainable growth of human settlements. NUP's key pillars are participation, capacity development, and acupuncture projects. And NUP consists of 5 phases: feasibility, diagnosis, formulation, implementation, and monitoring and evaluation. Since 2014, UN Habitat has supported 56 NUP and SUP. SUP is Subnational Urban Policy. That includes 1 global program, 56 NUP programs, and 4 regional and 2 subnational programs. Next, I will explain Korea-funded 1 and NUP 2. Korea-funded NUP 1 was a pilot phase of NUP, developing NUP as smart city strategies in 3 countries: Niger State, Iran, and Myanmar. The project duration was 5 years and it will be finalized this year. The budget was about $3 million USD, funded by Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, and Transport of Government of Korea. The outcomes of NUP 1 were mainly the development of the National Urban Policy and smart city strategies, and stakeholders workshop, project reports, and knowledge exchange were also outcomes of this project. These are each country's NUP and smart city strategy reports of NUP 1. And these are demonstration projects implemented in 3 countries that responded to COVID-19 pandemic and upgrade the living conditions of the informal settlements. And during the World Urban Forum in Katowice, Poland this year, the UN Habitat and South Korean government and 3 countries of the Phase 1 shared their experience during the development of their NUPs. The event was also a platform to introduce Phase 2, and I'll explain Korea's NUP Phase 2. Korea-funded NUP 2 is scaling up people-centered smart cities through NUP. The duration is 4 years, and the budget is about $10 billion USD. Moreover, Korea will support $3 billion. However, about $7 million have to be funded by other donors. This project includes 14 countries, Korea as the primary donor, 3 countries of NUP 1, and 5 for the initial stage, Mozambique, Egypt, Azerbaijan, Cambodia, and Paraguay, and 5 more countries to be funded. It is the country map of NUP1 and NUP2. The objective of NUP2 is to promote a people-centered smart cities approach to national urban policies, mainly based on the collaboration with MORIT of Korea. This project will utilize and enhance UN Habitat's people-centered smart city flagship. And what are the people-centered smart cities? People-centered smart cities use innovation and technology to make urban life better for their residents. It requires a commitment to human rights and digital inclusion. It also requires ensuring that digital technologies have to be used to achieve urban development objectives, such as improving the urban environment, providing affordable housing, and effective urban planning. So, people-centered smart cities have effective leadership and planning, and clear digital and data governance, and strong digital capacity among local government officials and urban residents. And what is the people-centered smart city approach? People-centered smart city approach has 5 essential factors. These are empowering people, responsibly managing data and digital infrastructure, building multi-stakeholders capacity, making access to technology equitable, and building trust by securing digital assets. NUP2 has 4 significant outcomes expectations. First, mainstreaming the people-centered smart cities approach into NUP. And second is promoting urban innovation and digital transformation. The third is to apply an innovative approach to urban and regional intervention. Last is knowledge sharing at the national level. This is governance for the project. The leading office is UN Habitat's Policy Legislation and Governance section. Internal stakeholders are Innovation Team, the Urban Practice Branch, and UN Habitat's Regional and Country Office. And these are external stakeholders. The key external partner is MORIT of Korea as a donor, and national government and local authorities in benefiting countries. 3 countries of the page 1 and 5 countries of initial page 2 are other external stakeholders. And 5 countries will be confirmed afterward. Also, there are other external stakeholders such as city alliances, OECD, and so forth. The page 2 project will use lessons from page 1 and other UN Habitat works. From page 1, the evaluation result will be reflected in page 2, and other NUP and people-centered smart city approaches will affect this project. It is the roadmap of the funding and countries. At this time, about $3 million from MORIT of Korea have been confirmed, and we need about $3 million for the entire project. We will mobilize funds from various potential donors such as Azerbaijan, World Bank, and so forth. For NUP1 countries, mainly, there will be focusing on monitoring and implementation. Hence, demonstration projects and knowledge exchange are main activities. MORIT of Korea will directly support the initial 5 countries. The main activities are NUP Smart City Strategies or approach, demonstration projects and knowledge exchange and capacity building. And for 5 more countries, the mobilizing fund is needed by additional donors. It is the sort of the financial challenges we faced. We will prepare fundraising strategies and action plan to overcome this constraint. This is the end of my lecture. Thank you for listening.